challenge. One of the main issues during the election is expected to be just that, the environment. That should be good news for the Green Party, but is there a risk of it being squeezed out by the other parties? To discuss this and other topics, I'm joined by Tindal, a Green Party strategist. And why don't we start right there, Mr. Tindal? The fact that so many other parties now have the environment as a lead piece of their mandate, how do you go about differentiating yourself?
Well, I mean, differentiating is obviously an important thing, but I don't think we're going to complain too much if the main issue of the campaign is the environment, because obviously we're the party with the most credibility on that issue, so we would welcome that. I think in terms of differentiating among other issues and even amongst the environment, once Canadians actually take a look at our platform and our policies and what we're proposing, they tend to say, you know what, this isn't something that I've seen before, and it's not necessarily what I was expecting, but it's something I can really support.
Environment, one of the big E's, that's what I'll call it, as far as this campaign goes. The other big E, the economy. Tell us what the Green Party's plans are with regards to people's pocketbooks.
Well, of course, we need to be really concerned about the economy, I think, in this campaign. I don't agree with the assessment of the finance minister. We just heard that the current government has managed it well. In fact, I think we've seen some very short-sighted vision from this government and frankly from other parties around the economy. And one of the things we're going to be talking a lot about in this campaign is the reality that you cannot deal with economic issues and environmental issues separately and put them into two silos and pretend that they're not interrelated. So the Green Party definitely supports strong local economies and making sure we have a forward-looking approach. And we've been calling for years, for example, of diversifying the manufacturing sector in Ontario so that we would be building more green cars. It's been, at least 4 or 5 years that the Green Party's been calling for that. And if we had done that 4 years ago, we would be in a much stronger economic position now. So that's just one example of where the Green Party has shown leadership in economic areas.
Let's talk about your leader, Elizabeth May. She's going head-to-head with the Defence Minister, Peter MacKay, in his riding of Central Nova. Explain that strategy.
Well, it's the riding of the people of Central Nova. I don't think it belongs to Peter MacKay.
But it has for a while.
Of course it has, and his father as well. I think what's important there is that that's where she's from. She's from that area. Her family is near there. So she's explained at length her decision to run in that riding. And a lot of people think that it's going to be an uphill battle. And of course, they're right, it's going to be an uphill battle. But the Green Party is no stranger to that sort of thing. The sorts of things that the Green Party and Elizabeth May have accomplished over the past several years, we have all been told were impossible. We were told it was impossible we were ever going to maintain our momentum, that we were ever going to be taken seriously in the media. We were told most recently it was impossible that we would ever have a member of parliament, and now of course we do have our first member of parliament. So we'll just keep going and keep doing all those things that we've been told were impossible in the past.
Mr. Tindal, we thank you for your time.